Well, in that case, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do to make everything's plan. I've got a lot of few plans over here, though, over the next few weeks. Oh, damn. It'll be more time for everything. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for next week. I ain't doing a few things already, but ain't gonna happen when it's done. I don't know, what am I supposed to be doing? But in that case, I wish I can say thanks to Lieutenant Jefferson about this all the time. Oh well. It could be more specific. I'm not doing this a lot. 'Cause for now on, it'll be more cases everything. Not everything whatsoever. Come in. Oh, Deputy. Deputy Lewis. What's going on, man? Is everything alright with you? I know you would. Hey, listen. We have our plans for our specific missions, so our Lieutenant Jefferson told us what we are going to do after this point. You know what I mean? I heard that, Detective. So in this case, though, Brandon, for some reason, I do really think we are on a specific missions given to us by Lieutenant Jefferson. Well, our Jefferson is about to give us our plans for the specific missions. But in that case, though, Brandon, I hope it isn't more particular to making important things that we've seen. You know, in that case, there is some more things that we've seen. Not quite often, isn't it, Brandon? But in that case, there isn't any few steps right here. 'Cause I hope we can make the ways to do this happening. You know, whatever that is. And I think we just make the ways that we can do this few ways. You know, in that case though, can't really do a lot, you know what I mean? But so in this case, it's not that often though. But well, in that case, Brandon, I hope anyone who gets away from here. So we now know our specific missions. So we are planning for our investigation. So we are to investigating everything in the abandoned houses. Any different abandoned places. So we're about to investigate. Well, that's our specific missions. Our specific mission is investigation, hostages, you know, any of these hostages and all that, and everything, well, whatever that is. So at this point, Brandon, I hope things might gonna change a lot, you know what I mean? But so in that case though, it could be more difference. But the difference between them, not just them all. You know what I mean? But we'll soon get to it. We'll get to that point. We'll get to this point, haven't we? So in this case, we are having more specific. Not specific in needs, but not supposed to be doing this So, for our specific missions, we need like ballistic armor kits, our weapons, yeah, and our vehicle. So, we needed to get everything what we had to do. If we had to do this now, detective, we should never know what we are gonna do. To make our few waves for nothing. You know what I mean? It could be more difficult. Nothing serious at all. See, if we always gonna do this, we always can. But we can do this. But we can do this all the time. You know what I mean, Brandon? Because we knew we always have to work together as a team. So what I mean is now, it's not complicated. You know what I mean? It's not complicated. So I heard on the news that they said about things that are not really Titan. They're not Titan, but they're all just being convenient. If they're all convenient, for some reason, can't do this a lot. Can't do this a lot more than times right now. So in that case though, Brandon, we knew it's gonna happen when it's done. You know, hopefully changes in our minds. Hopefully we should do this all the time. So in this case, it's not gonna happen. I hope we should continue on to the next level. I think we should make our ways to make everything what we had to do, but I don't know. So, Brendan, if we have our plans though, maybe we should do this the right ways, haven't we? So in that case, we had a few things already. You know, we have a deal. For some reason, we got a few things already in this case. So in that case though, Brandon, whole things might gonna get first of all the time. But this is what we are gonna do to make the first things already. So, any of the specific things that we are gonna do during the specific missions? Anything? Well, the specific needs, we have to make our ways. We have a big match. Not in just between us. But well, in that case, if we get into that point, we get to know. As that opinion though, Lewis, we knew this is gonna happen. So we knew this is gonna work. At all cost. See, if we get to know what we are gonna do for our specific missions, let's make it a few things that we've already seen in the most pleasant way to stop this for our plans. But our plans for our specific missions is we get everything what we always need it for. But this is what we are gonna do to investigate. We have to investigate every places that we've seen, but not in the medical center, not in the medical center. It'll be more things that are really thirst. But the first thing is though, we get to that point. You know what I mean, Lewis? I think we do. Because all we had to do though is get everything we need. Well, for some reason, if we had a few things already, this is what we are going to do to make the things first. All we should do, we keeping ourselves in mind. Who knows? If it's not really good, we knew this was going to happen. If we had to do our specific missions, that's not going to happen. So by the way, Brandon, but this is what we are going to do, but we knew the rights, but we knew the right thing. But we can do the right thing right now.